I know that Donald Trump is not particularly adept at using the English language. I understand that, and I do not require this of him in any way, shape, or form. Okay? I come from a country where many people don't speak English, so I don't care about that, right? The thing that throws me is that Trump says, I experienced it firsthand. I experienced this firsthand, and then his spokesperson comes out, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and they say, did he experience it firsthand? And she's like, he met with officials, and they spoke about this, and they told him what happened, and that's a first-hand account. It's like, guys, we can't redefine what experience firsthand means. Just say, oh no, he didn't mean that. And then we move on in life. But now you're trying to make it seem like we're stupid for knowing what words mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what the words... This makes me understand. I never used to understand the story of Barcelona. Right? Like, I went to Barcelona, and I'm sure many of you know this. If you don't, in Barcelona, the people there say Barcelona, right? And all the S's in the language are th, right? And I thought it was just the way they speak because of a random historical thing, but it turns out it's weirder than just the history of the language. There was a king of Spain, or Barcelona, I think there was a king who had a lisp. And so he couldn't say Barcelona, he would say Barcelona. And instead of people just saying, oh, that dude's got a lisp, they were like, no, we all say Barcelona. This is how everybody says it. So it's like, wait, so we're not just going to say that guy has a lisp. And it's like, no. Then it's like, it's not Barcelona, it's Barcelona. It's like, no, this is alternative pronunciation. Yes? Barcelona. See, like, that's what I feel like Trump is doing to everyone.